Hello, football fan. You are all welcome to Football Extra Side. Today, we are going to be talking about some of the things that came up in the news today. And the very first place we are starting today is the news that broke yesterday about the interest of Bayern Munich in Christopher Nkunkun and out that Chelsea in this at the same time is looking at the arrival of Matisse Tell. And there's a lot to unpack in this news, and this is what this video is going to be about. So the question that we are going to be asking in this question is Matisse Tell the kind of striker that Chelsea should be looking at? Who is Matisse Tell? Matisse Tell is a French footballer who plays for a Bundesliga side, Bayern Munich. This season, 2024-2025 season, as you can see on the screen there, it only played 7 matches for Bundesliga side Bayern Munich. It scored no goal, no assist, no yellow card. And you wondering, what does this player brings to Chelsea? That's a big question. What does it bring to Chelsea? As we speak right now, Chelsea is on the 4th position on the table after 20 games. 38 games makes the whole season. That means Chelsea have 18 more games to play and have to be perfect to be able to make it to next season Champions League competition. In addition to that, Chelsea is still in the FA competition, and the 4th round fixture is going to be between Brighton and Chelsea. This is another competition that Chelsea is still very much in. The other competition that Chelsea is still very much part of is the UEFA Conference League competition. In that competition, Chelsea was our perfect team, played 6, won all 6, drew none, lost none, goals for 26, goals against 5, goals difference 21, and had the maximum point of 18. So these are the competitions that Chelsea are into right now. So with all this competition at play for Chelsea, one we imagine that one of the priorities of Chelsea would be to qualify for Champions League next season, possibly win the UEFA Conference League, and if they could, and if they can also push for a decent run in the FA and possibly win it. So if all that we have mentioned are the target of Chelsea, having this player is just 19 years old, is not have tons of experience, is not particularly too different from what they currently have in Jackson. And so this move doesn't make a lot of sense. But if it is just to add additional body to the striking position, because for all intent and purposes, Christopher Nkunkun is very good. He's a clinical goal scorer, but it's really not been coming on good for Chelsea this season. So if it is just to have another body in the attack, and Chelsea just want to do this as a loan deal, why in the summer they will be able to look at a formidable striker is going to make a lot of sense. And another striker that I think will make a lot of sense now will be the Ipswich guy. Yes, rumor has it that in addition to Tell, Chelsea is looking to add Liam Delap. If you ask me, and if I'm the little I know, I think Liam Delap is the striker Chelsea need. Is a different profile from Nicholas Jackson. This fits very well, but this is going to be a difficult move to achieve in January. But one thing that is very clear, Chelsea need striker. Striker that has area threat, imposing striker, and the guy who possibly could have been the guy will be Victor Osimhen. But are they gonna get Victor Osimhen? I don't think so. So from all indication, it's gonna be interesting how this pans out for Chelsea in this window. Now we're gonna be talking about the game between Chelsea and Bournemouth today. This is how I think Chelsea is gonna set up tomorrow. Just for the benefit of those watching our content, these are entirely my opinion. The manager is probably going to do something different. If I am to, second guess what I'm doing here, I am not sure he's going to start Akinpog. I think he's probably going to start Tosin Adarabioye here. I think he's going to start Latia and Caicedo to keep things sturdy. If the game, because this opposition team that Chelsea is going to play tomorrow, they play with a lot of intensity. They press you hard, they walk you off the ball. So he's going to try to, with some of his best gun on the pitch, to get the game going. And I think he's going to set up this way. Another thing I am not sure about is Alice. I think he's going to start Sancho here. I think so. He's going to start Sancho here instead of Felix. And yeah, this is how on paper things set up. And this is what he was talking about in the presser, that Palmer here, he prefers Palmer on the inside, drifting inside, not outside. So if Palmer is going to drift inside, you need somebody to come this way. So we're going to see a situation tomorrow where we're going to be defending this way. When James shifts that way, Akinpong tries to cover. Cucurella stays back instead of inverting. And it's going to be a rotational inversion tomorrow. So instead of James going into the midfield to join up, it's just going to be on the outside mostly, and then Palmer is going to drift inside. And then in situation where James is at the back and Cucurella is inverting inside, we're going to see that kind of dynamic movement at the back where we're going to have this back three, and then we're going to have things shut up in the middle, and then we're going to have this middle congested just to be able to control the game. And we're going to see a lot of interchange around here. This is how we think Chelsea is going to set up and play tomorrow, or sorry, today. What do I think the scoreline is going to be tomorrow? I think this is a match that Chelsea is just going to edge by a very fine margin, and I am predicting this one to be 2-1 Chelsea. And this is where we are going to be stopping this content at this time until we see you in the next one. Have a good one.